Hi viewer, I welcome you to RIM TV. It is the station where you watch and learn. I'll be taking you through business studies from 2, lesson number 13. The topic it is warehousing. I'm your tutor, Lucy Mudon. Welcome. Let us look at the lesson objectives. Today we are going to look at the various types of warehouses and also explain their advantages and disadvantages to each case. So by the end of the lesson, the learner should be able to identify the various types of warehouses. Number 2, the learner should also be able to state the merit and demerits of each type of warehousing. Types of warehouses. Warehouses are classified in terms of ownership or terms of goods stored. Who owns the business? And on the other side, what type of goods are stored there? On the basis of ownership, warehouses may be private or public, whereas on basis of type of goods stored, they may be bonded or free warehouses. We start by looking at the private warehouses. These are warehouses that are privately owned by either individuals or firms. They are privately owned for storing their goods only. And private warehouses, they don't store other goods, they store their own goods. These warehouses are owned by the wholesalers, producers, and retailers. Let us look at these advantages of private warehouse. 1. Manufacturers exercise some degree of control over its operation. So there is that degree of control over its operation. The way the warehousing is operating, now you get the manufacturers, the producers, even the wholesalers, they have that degree of control over it. Number 2, it enables special handling, storage, and protection of goods. So there is that special handling of the goods. There is that special protection of the goods that are offered by the private warehousing. Number 3, may be designed to suit the owner's specification. So the time of designing the warehousing, when it is constructed, you will get that it is designed in owner's specification. Number 4, owner is not tied by producer or of receiving and issuing of goods. So after I own the business, the private warehouse, so I'm not tied to anyone on how I'm supposed to receive, how many days it's supposed to be there, how many days am I going to take to issue those goods out. So I just store them like my store. Next, the owner does not incur the cost of hiring space. So you don't hire space, but you keep it in your warehouse. Number 6, the owner exercises full control of the warehouse and may make major decisions without having to consult anyone. So the major decisions on the private warehouse, it is done by the owner of the warehouse. Demerits or the disadvantages. The initial construction cost of the warehouse is high. So you have to incur a lot of initial funds. Initial cost, it is too expensive. Number 2, underutilization of personnel and facilities may occur, especially in times of low volumes. So there is that underutilization of the personnel who are in charge of the warehousing. And even that facility itself, you get that it doesn't have the stock. So in this case now, it is the time when there is the low volumes. Then number 3, it may not employ qualified management personnel to run the warehouse. We go now to the public warehouses. These are warehouses that are owned by individuals or firms, purposely constructed for renting. Yes, it is owned by an individual, it is owned by a firm, but its purpose, it is for renting to those in need of temporal storage. Remember, this one now, it is temporal storage of goods. The warehouse gives the owner of goods an opportunity to, so you get an opportunity to get your goods prepared for the sale. So there is the preparation of goods in that public warehouse. Number 2, you also look for the market for your goods. Number 3, you sell the good while it is still in the public warehouse. Number 4, you make the arrangement on how to transport your goods to your destination while it is in the public warehouse. Advantages of public warehouse. Goods can be sold without their physical movement. So you can just sell goods whereas they are there. After change of the ownership, remember they will start now counting the days with the new owner. So without them physically moving out of the warehouse, they can remain there being for the other person who has bought those goods. Number 2, enjoys economies of large scale as it serves a number of customers that deal with the same product. So it enjoys that economies of scale, large scale. Number 3, traders can rent space to store their goods. Number 4, goods are insured against risk. Disadvantages. The buyer is denied the opportunity to physically handle the goods, so you don't have that physical handling of the goods. Number 2, the buyer may lose contact with his or her customers, so you don't have that contact with your customer. The buyer may get poor services or miss payments altogether during the peak seasons. So you might get, there is no space for you to keep your goods. Yet you have been the customer throughout, even the time when it was off-peak. Documentation involved is long and complicated procedure due to large number of clients involved. Then, continued renting of space can be more expensive than constructing a private warehouse in long run. Activity. Explain the advantages of public warehousing. For reference, visit the KLB 2011 Inventor Secondary Business Student Book 2, that edition. If at all you want to get us, to contact us, you can get us through the SMS. You can also get us from the YouTube. You can also get us from the Facebook and through the Twitter. Stay tuned to Erin TV. Thank you.